construct, bloggers together, the community, collaborating, coming together, almost forming like an advocacy group of sorts that could act as, on a non-exclusive basis, help with relationships as well as intelligence to help those who really have promise. And I've seen a lot of people have so much promise and potential in the videos they do, whether you're talking about sponsorships or partnerships or information, but I don't have that business construct yet. So a way to get to that as a business. This is the business side of Chris Pirillo that very few people get to see or hear about. But my vision is to be able to create that space as well as help facilitate those relationships with bloggers, so that instead of me always having to be Chris Pirillo, on YouTube, I can take a step back. Just like a lot of actors, when they grow up, they become directors. They go behind the camera because they've learned their skills, they've done that, and they're ready to kind of move on. And as much as I still want to create content, I feel that at this point in my life, I've been doing it for 16 years. I have a bigger value in my career in being a connector rather than a content creator. So I've been riding that cusp and trying to figure out how to make that leap. So Blogger Fair has been, and this past weekend, the feedback has been amazing. The live stream, if anybody watched, it was kind of half-half. But we did get live quality video recordings, which we'll be editing and putting into the Blogger Fair channel. And if anybody, I cannot stress enough, if anybody did contribute to the Kickstarter, I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked. We had a couple of bunk contributions, but we hit 15K, and all that goes directly to Blogger Fair. That is, and we were in the red. Because doing an event is really expensive, and we ran over specifically on getting bloggers in. But the good news is now that we've done it once, I think it's replicable, and we can do it again. And I think it's something that could work easily enough in other cities, especially cities that don't have that. And like I said, I'll go back to what I was saying at the park. I know there's somewhere in the city, and I want to make sure I'm not doing the same thing. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do it my way. If I was going to do it. And a part of doing it my way is to eventually lead up to be able to help bloggers, help them not sign a bad contract. And by doing that, the only way of doing it, because here's the thing, a lot of those people who work at those companies that ask you to sign contracts, they've never been a content producer. They've never sat on that side of the camera like many of you have, talking about what the game or whatever you want to do a video on. They only know it from the other side. Very, very rarely do you run into someone who can empathize with you as someone who does create content or puts yourself out there or puts your voice out there. Hey, you made it? Oh, you're here. Yay, cool. I think we're still waiting for John, too. I don't know if John's come with his wife. The Angry Scotsman?
Oh, that's the oldest.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, great, fantastic. Sorry, we did our best.
We've never done the underground before, so I don't want to.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Well, hence taking, so I'm glad you're here. It's just, I'm just talking, I'm babbling, really. I don't know if any of this is even, is this okay to babble? Are you guys getting anything from it? Okay, great. Because I'm just telling you. But Blogger Fair was, it exceeded every expectation I had, because I had no expectations other than having to do it. I'm happy that we did not lose money, and that was in large part due to the Indiegogo. I haven't had time to send out the ebooks or invite everybody to the Nomies group. I've also been with the Nomies group. So what I learned in that journey is that I know a lot of people want to know what I have to say about something. They're looking for personal advice. I can't scale myself, and so that's why Nomies was created, because I get a lot of questions. I'm happy to answer them. I mean, especially if I have an answer or a direct answer. But I do get a lot. I'm afraid my inbox is about 1,000 right now on red messages. So I mean, a lot of them asking questions. If I'm having a very